How's it going, guys? Everybody good? Everybody good? Good, good. Man, so I saw this infomercial on TV the other day for the Smart Mop, and this dude gets up there, British accent, says, with the Smart Mop, you can clean up this soda, and then in these tough economic times, you can ring it back in the glass, and it's ready to drink all over again. It's kind of disgusting. And I mean, if we're really in such tough economic times where people are drinking soda off the floor to save money, you really think we can afford 3 easy payments of $19.95 for a mop? Food and shelter might be a priority right now. And in these infomercials, they always have these ridiculous messes that would never happen in real life. Like there will be this kid in the kitchen, "Mommy, I just dropped my hot dog. So naturally, there's ketchup and mustard all over the floor, walls, and ceiling." Then I tried to clean it up with tar. And, you know, it's one of those TV moms, so she's all patient. She'd be like, "That's okay, honey. With all the money I've saved making you kids drink soda off the floor, I've purchased the Smart Mop, and I'll clean this mess right up. Here, let me wring this ketchup back onto your hot dog." It's pretty disgusting, but tough economic times, I guess. So my parents went to a funeral the other day. This is a true story. This dude gets up at the funeral, and he says, "When my brother was alive, he really liked comedy, so I'm going to tell some jokes." At a funeral, really? I mean, I don't think that's appropriate behavior. I like basketball. I don't know if I want people playing horse at my funeral. It's like, all right, y'all, this next shot's going over the ceiling fan, through the funeral director's legs, off the casket, nothing but net. All right, Grandma, now it's your turn. It's okay, just bend your knees and follow through. You got it, you got it. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Here, we'll clean that up with the mop. We got it. Save the tears for later. Save it for the next funeral. So I have crazy roommates. Anybody have crazy roommates in here? Nobody? At some point in your college career, you always will. And my roommates, you know, I like them not as much as I could. I don't really like living with them. They like me a lot. So I have to let them know at the right time that I don't like living with them in a subtle way. And so one time my roommate went in the kitchen to make some cereal, and he opened the fridge, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm out of milk. What am I going to do?" And I was like, "Well, you could always move." That would solve the problem for me. Move out. So last winter I took this really pointless, ridiculous class. You guys might have heard of it. It's called HEPI. Anybody take that class? Yeah. Man, and what HEPI is, in case you haven't taken it yet, it's a health class with guest speakers, and then on the last day the guest speaker is an overweight cop. So, irony, I guess. But he taught us some interesting stuff. The first thing he taught us is that if you're ever going to use pepper spray, make sure the wind isn't blowing in your face. Tuition money well spent. Also, he said that BYU has a system set up, this is true, so that if there ever was a gunman on campus, it would send a text message to everybody's phone so that you know, so you don't accidentally go to the building and get hurt. Which is a really good idea, unless you're someplace that doesn't get phone reception. Like, every building on campus. So everybody check your phones throughout the show. The last thing he taught us, he said that BYU teaches a gunman's training course, what to do if there ever was a gunman on campus. And the first thing they teach people is that you shouldn't do anything that would add to the problem. Really, don't do anything to add to the problem. It's good to know, because I know whenever I see someone shooting people, my first response is to pull out a gun and start helping them. And then start giving the guy suggestions. Like, hey man, if you hold your gun sideways, you can increase efficiency. Crazy. sideways. I'm black, and I'm from Bellevue, Washington, near Seattle. There's been a lot of Bellevue people at these shows. Where are y'all from? What part of Bellevue?
Bellevue.
Bellevue. Awesome. Specific. Thanks. Wouldn't have guessed from your cheers. Thanks. Third Ward. I'm in Third Ward too. My dad's the bishop. You know my dad?
Yeah.
Awesome. Who are you? What's your name?
Sean McQuaid.
Oh, Sean. What's up, man? Coincidence, that was not planned at all. Just having a conversation with an old friend right now. Anyway, I'm from Bellevue. Not a lot of black people in Bellevue. So growing up, me and my brother could get away with doing crazy stuff and just say it was part of our culture. And so one time we were at this ridiculous combined activity. Ridiculous. We were painting Easter eggs for homeless people. What are homeless people going to do with Easter eggs? It's like, here, homeless dude, a decorated Easter egg. I hope it keeps you warm and solves your financial problems. What? Oh, yeah, see, we're rich, so we paint our food. Try to stay dry. So anyway, ridiculous activity. I wasn't really taking it seriously, so I just started writing the names of all my favorite rap groups on the eggs. Like West Side Connection, Wu-Tang, that kind of stuff. And so the young women's president, she sees this, and she gets an egg, and she comes over to me. And she's like, Mom, I don't know what Wu-Tang means, but I'm pretty sure it's not appropriate. And I was like, well, actually, Wu-Tang is an African tribe. And that's how they greet each other. They throw up a W sign and say Wu-Tang. So she let it slide. She was okay with it. And then, yeah, a little. The next week in church, this lady gets up to give a talk. She's like, good morning, brothers and sisters. Wu-Tang. My parents were not amused at all. All right, thanks, guys. You've been great.